Hello everyone, sit back, relax, and prepare to laugh because Witticism starts right now. Hello everyone, I'm Matt.
And I'm Kayla, bringing you the stuff that matters around the globe.
This is your world news. Florida State starting quarterback Jameis Winston is under investigation after over 900 autographs were authenticated by one company, prompting many to believe that he was given money to sign them, which is a direct violation of NCAA policy. Winston is no stranger to controversy. During his tenure as Florida State's starting quarterback, Winston has been met with rape allegations, has been given suspensions for shoplifting crab legs, and for shouting obscenities on camera. Pair yet another controversy with his lackluster field play, and at this point, FSU fans should probably just call the fact that Winston can write his own name a victory.
Have you purchased a Red Bull in the past 10 years? If so, you are eligible to receive either a $15 Red Bull voucher or a $10 refund courtesy of a false advertisement lawsuit. The energy drink kingpin has agreed to settle on a $13 million lawsuit over their disputed slogan, Red Bull gives you wings. All you need to do to claim their voucher or refund is simply fill out a claims report on www.energydrinksettlement.com before March 15, 2015. And pending final court approval, Red Bull will distribute the refunds in May. Red Bull may not give you wings, but thanks to United States legal system, they will give you a slightly heightened risk of contracting type 2 diabetes.
The world's chocolate supply may be at risk, and at the hands of the most notorious foe the world has seen in decades. Yes, Ebola. The Ivory Coast, which single-handedly contributes 33% of the world's cocoa bean supply, has shut down its borders with Liberia and Guinea, two countries in which much of the cocoa harvesting workforce hails from. As a result, the World Cocoa Foundation, yes, it's a real thing, is actively collecting large donations from companies such as Nestle and will donate all the proceeds to containing and quelling the Ebola epidemic. You've gone too far this time, Ebola. It was one thing to threaten our lives, but threatening our chocolate, this will not go unpunished.
On September 20th, C.L. Spillman of the Dallas Cowboys has been named in a sexual assault lawsuit just one day after NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell promised harsher punishment for domestic assault allegations. At this point, Spillman has yet to be benched and is not only still practicing with the team, but is playing as well. Head coach Jason Garrett said that Spillman's status with the team will not change until he is arrested and charged. Garrett declined to comment about the investigation, including when they learned about this, and when or if they informed the NFL about it. At this point, NFL players need to stay away from all women. Seriously, come near us when you learn to respect us.
According to documents recently released by the US government, Adolf Hitler apparently relied heavily on illicit drugs during his reign as Führer. The document detailed a list of 74 different drugs used by Hitler, including everybody's favorite, crystal meth. In fact, the document goes on to show that during Hitler's final days, he spent his time hidden away in a bunker, injecting himself with a drug that contained high amounts of methamphetamine. It looks like Jesse Pinkman wasn't the only meth head running around with somebody named Heisenberg.
Last week, we brought you the report that everyone's favorite Russian, Vladimir Putin, had been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. We regret to inform you all that Vladimir, sadly, was shockingly not honored with the world's most prestigious humanitarian award, as it was given to 17-year-old Malala Yousafzai for her work towards worldwide women's rights. All of us at Witticism would like to express our condolences to Mr. Putin and his family during this difficult time. Better luck next year, Vlad.
And that's all the time we have for World News today. Stick around for all the latest stories out of Hollywood with Evan and Brittany.
I'm Kayla.
And I'm Matt. You stay beautiful, Indiana.
Thanks, guys. I'm Evan.
And I'm Brittany, and this is your Hollywood News. So let's jump right in. Martha Stewart served up some major shade at Gwyneth Paltrow in her magazine Martha Stewart Living when she had an article about the perfect pie pairings, or as she called them, conscious couplings. The article then went on about how the pie is a partnership and the crust and the filling are the perfect marriage, clearly shading the divorce Gwyneth is going through. This is also not the first time Martha has shaded Gwyneth. Last month, when asked what she thought about Gwyneth's site and lifestyle brand, she said, quote, "If she were confident in her acting, she wouldn't be trying to be Martha Stewart." This could be in reaction to Martha Stewart's Living's CEO Lisa Girth leaving the company to work for Goop. When asked about Stewart's claims, Gwyneth said, "No one has ever said anything bad about me before, so I'm shocked and devastated," Paltrow said sarcastically. "I'll try to recover. I think the best part of this entire feud is that up until now, Gwyneth thinks that no one has ever said anything bad about her before. That being said, I hope Gwyneth is watching her back. Let's not forget where Martha's most memorable vacation was a few years ago."
In Hollywood news, Iggy Azalea was recently seen out and about without makeup on. Who dat, who dat? Good for you, girl. Let your inner beauty out. But not everyone was impressed, especially Snoop Dogg, who later took to Instagram and shared a post of an albino man with the label Iggy Azalea no makeup on. Iggy fired back at Snoop Dogg via Twitter stating, "Why would you post such a mean pic on Insta when you send your bodyguard to ask me for pictures every time we are at shows?" She tweeted again saying, "My bodyguard stopped the fire truck and saved your friend's life in Canada, when he almost burnt down the hotel. Snoop Dogg's hotel going up in smoke? No surprise there." Iggy added, "I'm disappointed you would be so cruel for no reason." Snoop Dogg was asked for a comment, to which he said that it was no big deal. Iggy, on the other hand, was asked about whether or not the beef was genuine, to which she said, "First things first, it's the realest."
Taylor Swift releases her new single called Out of the Woods, allegedly about her relationship with spiky-haired One Direction star Harry Styles. On the same day of the release, Harry Styles reportedly vomited alongside the highway. It hasn't been confirmed, but apparently Harry heard Out of the Woods and had to jump out of the car.
Liam Neeson fans rejoice as the trailer for Taken 3 has recently been released. According to Neeson, he would agree to do a third installment of the Taken franchise only if this time no one was actually taken. This of course begs the question, how can you call the movie Taken when no one's getting taken? Personally, I'm tired of seeing these movies, and if someone dares to propose a Taken 4, I will use a very particular set of skills acquired over many years. I will hunt you down, I will find you, and I will kill you.
In a world where Iggy Azalea writes her own rhymes, Drake is not the emotional rapper we all have come to love, but he is a gangster that puts fear into the hearts of circa day strippers. Allegedly, Drake went 0 to 100 on a Houston, Texas stripper who accused the rapper of threatening her safety. In a world where a rapper has an emoji tattoo of praying hands, we're not buying this story as 100% truth.
In more ratchet hip-hop news, rumor has it that Tyga is dating Kylie Jenner. We expect that this is the work of Pimp Mama Chris. Before you know it, she will be manufacturing the Kardashian girls as portable mic polishers. Advice to Tyga, don't find yourself trapped in R. Kelly's old closet, or you'll end up behind trap doors with Big Joe and Big Sean, who will be incarcerated for playing house with Tyler hookers.
Well, that's all we have for your weekly update. I'm Brittany.
I'm Evan. Now here is your weekly advice with Kelly.
Thanks, guys. Welcome to Advice with me, Kelly. This part of the show is for you, the viewers, because we care. That means my mom. Hi, Mom. After getting so many emails asking for advice on the many issues college students have, we here at Witticism like to help out. So let's dive right in. Dear Kelly, I have a problem. You see, for the past few months, I have enjoyed going to parties and making out with girls. I consider myself very open with my sexuality and decided to come out as a lesbian. Well, I started seeing a cute girl in my class, and when it came time to seal the deal last night, I realized I am definitely not gay. How do I go back in the closet? Thanks, Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay. So let me get this straight. You like to go to parties and make out with girls, and tell everyone about it, here's what you should do. Go to Walmart, buy a large piece of poster board and some markers, and write "Pay attention to me" on the poster board. That should have roughly the same effect. Dear Kelly, my birthday is coming up, and I think my boyfriend is planning something really huge for me. He's been acting really secretive lately. For one thing, he won't let me look at his phone. He's been spending a lot of his evenings out instead of with me, and he leaves the room all the time to take phone calls. I even saw him texting my best friend Laura the other day. So I think he's asking her to help him plan something really special. My question is, how should I act surprised even though I know what's coming? Thanks, Kelly. You're the best. Patricia. Hey, Patricia. So there's one thing I have to tell you. If your boyfriend is being secretive, skipping out on hanging out with you, and texting your best friend, I don't exactly think that, you're going to need help, well, my help, with being surprised when you find out what's really going on. Dear Kelly, I really hope you get this email because this is a matter of life and death. I haven't been feeling well at all lately, and I think I might have Ebola. My back and sort of my neckish, shoulderish area have been really sore. I have a headache and a toothache, and my feet are killing me. What should I do? You're my only hope, Dan, the man. Hey, Dan. If all that is true, then I'm sorry, but you definitely have Ebola. Luckily for you, I know just the cure. Kelly's world-famous Ebola cure will have you fixed up in no time. All you do is take 4 pills a day for 6 weeks, and you'll be good as new. In fact, that's what we gave Vicky. And she's almost halfway to a full recovery. Though, you should know, there are some side effects. Side effects may include restless dread syndrome, cankles, significantly worse Ebola, rutabaga arthritis, rubber sole, baloney danza, lead foot, breadfoot, conscious uncoupling, weapons of mass destruction, being a little bit pregnant, and electrical dysfunction. Ask your doctor if Kelly's Ebola cure is right for you. That's all the time we have, but keep sending emails and we'll get you all fixed up. Thanks for watching.